Very good morning, children. So, welcome to the psychology classroom. I already provided you the details. So, date is 13, class 12C, subject psychology. Revision, we are doing it. In revision, the chapter which we are doing it is therapeutic approaches. Date is written over here, class, subject. Children, I just hope you all are doing your work, which is very important for you all to do. You all are revising the topic very properly and giving justice toward your studies and putting 100%, which you have to do. Revisions are very important as we read the concept which we all know. We read the concept. हम लोग पढ़ तो लेते हैं, बट अगर आप उसे रिवाइज नहीं करोगे तो इट विल बी समथिंग नॉट गुड फॉर यू. Okay, so keep revising, children. In terms of the therapy, if I discuss with you, so I think I discussed in this chapter the nature and process of psychotherapy. I discussed with you the psychodynamic therapy, behavior therapy, cognitive therapy, as well as humanistic existential therapy. The last topic which we have discussed is the same, humanistic existential therapy. Now today I am going to discuss with you the next therapy, which is biomedical therapy. Biomedical therapy. Yes, children. Apart from this therapy, you also have to study about biomedical therapy. आपने सब कुछ पढ़ा है, बट आपको बायोमेडिकल थेरेपी के बारे में भी पढ़ना है. Biomedical therapy is somewhere linking you toward the science, toward the field of psychiatrist. They are using this therapy in a very prominent manner. But being a psychologist, we come to this therapy unless and until if other therapies are not working. Then we come to this therapy. Otherwise, we as a psychologist, we never rely on this therapy most unless and until the case will become more severe and it become very required for the patient to understand about this one. So we have to come to the therapy which is known as biomedical therapy. Biomedical therapy, here you will find out already the bio word is attached. So it is somewhere related to the providing medicines to the client or to the patient. Okay. So who is suffering from depression, we usually provide them antidepressants. We usually provide them antidepressants. एंटीडिप्रेशंस हम देते हैं उन्हें, ठीक है. एंजाइटी पर्सन, द पर्सन सफरिंग फ्रॉम एंजाइटी, वी प्रोवाइड देम एंजाइलोटिक ड्रग्स. एंजाइलोटिक ड्रग्स देते हैं टू सप्रेस देयर एंजाइटी लेवल. एंटीडिप्रेशंस दिए जाते हैं एंटी सप्रेशंस दिए जाते हैं, ठीक है, एंटी डिप्रेशंस, एंजाइलोटिक ड्रग, एंटी सप्रेशंस. So these are the medicines. And what is next? This therapy also provide ECT. ECT full form is electroconvulsive therapy. Electroconvulsive therapy, ECT, which is also known as शॉक थेरेपी. शॉक थेरेपी भी इसको कहा जाता है, शॉक प्रोवाइड किया जाता है. कन्वर्जन्स होते हैं, ठीक है, कन्वर्जन्स आते हैं, उस कन्वर्जन्स को कंट्रोल करने के लिए ईसीटी इलेक्ट्रो कन्वर्जन थेरेपी दी जाती है अंडर द बायोमेडिकल थेरेपी. This all come under the biomedical therapy. Basically comprises of the use of medicines and the short therapy to the client in order to treat their psychological disorder and psychological problem. Okay, I hope it is clear to you all. Please note down this much, children. I hope you all have noted it down. Apart from the biomedical therapy, the next thing which we are going to discuss is there are some alternative therapies also. Like, what come under the alternative therapies? Like, there are so many therapy which is used to treat the psychological problem of the client, like behavior therapy, psychodynamic therapy, cognitive therapy, okay, and humanistic existential therapy. We also use the biomedical therapy, okay. Apart from these therapy, what are the other therapies which we can use? So what come under the alternative therapy? So alternative therapies include the use of yoga, meditation, acupuncture, healing, ठीक है, योगा, मेडिटेशन, एक्यूपंक्चर, healing, relaxation techniques, so these are some of the alternative therapies which can be used. Spiritual approach, ठीक है. तो ये सारी चीज़ों से ये these are can be the alternative therapy. Okay, I hope you all have written it down. So one by one we are going to discuss about this in detail. What are they? What is their function? What they work? Okay. So first came the yoga. So basically we are discussing about the alternative therapies. I should write down the date again. 13/1/22, class 12C, subject psychology. Revision basically we are doing. In terms of the revision, we are discussing the therapeutic approaches chapter. I hope you are able to see the date, class and each and everything. So, I am discussing with you the alternative therapy. In alternative therapy, I have listed out already what are the alternative therapies apart from the psychodynamic therapy, behavior therapy, cognitive therapy, biomedical therapy and psychodynamic. So first came the yoga in this. Yes, there are so many kind of yoga and there are so many kind of poses are there, yoga poses are there, by the help of which the people is not only able to maintain their body, maintain their physical structure, focus on their biological structure, not only on that, but also they are able to focus on their psychological structure, their psychological mind. So one yoga which is very famous in the treatment of all kind of disorder, which is known as SKY style, and the full form is Sudarshan Kriya Yoga. Sudarshan Kriya Yoga. This is a yoga which is found to be very beneficial for everyone to do it. Sudarshan Kriya Yoga. Which is known to as Sky. Sudarshan Kriya Yoga. Sky. It is useful in so many kind of things like in the treatment of depression and OCD, which full form is obsessive compulsive disorder. So in order to be treatment of so many psychological disorders, this yoga is found to be very beneficial. Like this, there are so many yoga which are not only useful for the body, but they are also useful for the mind. Understood? They are also useful for the mind. जैसे Sudarshan Kriya Yoga. What are the things? This is the first one for the first yoga. The second, so many like Anulom Vilom, you all have heard. Anulom Vilom, a kind of breathing exercise. The breathing exercises are also very benefit. There is some biological reason also behind this one. I think many of you are known about it. Breathing exercise, like for example, all the exercise in which are related to the breathing, like Anulom Vilom or Brahmi Pranayam. Okay, these all are doing the inhaling and exhaling. When you inhale properly, actually oxygens are there in our surrounding, but we are unable to have it in our body. So while during inhaling, our chest expand and all the things, all the fresh air goes into our chest and other parts of the body. So somewhere the circulatory systems are started working, our neuron get active and it send messages to the brain, and our brain basically start working in a very fast manner. You can consider it like any device, जैसे कोई डिवाइस है जिसमें आप जितने अच्छे वायर का यूज करेंगे वो उतना अच्छा फंक्शन करेगा. सो सेम इज विद द अवर बॉडी एंड द माइंड. ठीक है. सो ब्रीथिंग एक्सरसाइजेज हैं, प्राणायाम है, डिफरेंट वे ऑफ प्राणायाम, सूर्य नमस्कार. इट इज ऑल्सो वेरी हेल्पफुल. प्राणायाम, सूर्य नमस्कार. ठीक है. दीज ऑल कम अंडर द योगा ऑल्सो. Okay. Now the next part is after the alternative therapies. After the yoga, the next part is the meditation. Meditation is another very important aspect. Meditation. It has been found that Vipassana meditation is very useful in the treatment of psychological disorder. Vipassana meditation. And this meditation is also known by the name of mindfulness. Vipassana meditation is also known by the name of mindfulness. Vipassana meditation. It is known by the name of mindfulness. Time to time, if we do the mindfulness, it will definitely bring a lot of change in the person. Okay? बहुत से tremendous change आते हैं person में. Vipassana meditation, mindfulness. Okay, is it clear? Okay, next. Yoga, meditation we talked about. What is the function of the mindfulness? इसमें होता क्या है basically? What is the function of the mindfulness? Mindfulness कैसे function करता है? It is also somewhere related to the breathing exercise. Okay, with the 5 counting we say to inhale, and it is something a kind of holding your breath exercise. Okay, with the 5 counting we say to the person to hold your breath, and with the 5 counting they have to exhale. So ये counting पे चलता है 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ठीक है. It very much stimulate the brain, and if brain work properly, so obviously your psychological health will be very much good. Now what are the other alternative therapies? Come yoga, meditation, we have discussed about pranayam, surya namaskar. There are so many kind of yoga, tadasana, vrikshasan. Okay. Then I also discussed with you acupuncture. Acupuncture is also one of the alternative therapy. It is also one of the part of alternative therapy. Acupuncture, ये alternative therapy का ही part है. This is also one of the technique through which psychological disorder can be treated. Then is the healing. Healing method. Healing method can also be the alternative therapy. Healing, acupuncture, healing. Healing is somewhere is related to the basically they just wash your negative aura and bring the positive aura in you. We are surrounded with so many layers. Okay, so if in our aura the negative energy came, so it is becoming something destructive for you. To remove that negative energy, we bring the positive energy. So how we can do it? By the help of healing. There is a healing. We can take the help of healing also in psychotherapy. साइकोथेरेपी करने में हम हीलिंग का भी यूज करते हैं. So these are some of the alternative therapies which I discussed with you. So today in this video I have discussed with you biomedical therapy and the alternative therapies. ये टॉपिक मैंने कवर कर दिया आप सभी का इस वीडियो में. Okay. Now next we have to study about rehabilitation of the mentally ill. A mentally ill patients, those who suffer from any kind of psychological disorder, how you rehabilitate them. So this is the topic rehabilitation of mentally ill patient. How you rehabilitate the mentally ill patient. So it has been found that if there is a mentally ill patient, or if we come to the part of rehabilitating them, so we can provide them some therapy like occupational therapy, vocational therapy, social skill training, cognitive restructuring, So these are the things we come under the rehabilitation of the mentally ill patient. Please note down this one. So one by one we are going to discuss about it. The first one is occupational therapy. We basically in this try to make them learn some of these small things so that they may have some occupation and they are able to do or they are able to hold any kind of job. So a kind of therapy we provide to them. There is the vocation, okay. Social skill training, vocational therapy somewhere related to the occupation, okay. Social skill training can be provided to them, how to interact with the people, how to make your communication in a very clear and proper manner. So ये training हम provide करते हैं rehabilitation में. Then we lastly do the cognitive restructuring. उनके जो cognition है उनको restructure करना, फिर से structure करना. That is related to the rehabilitation, cognitive restructuring. Okay, I just hope children you understand whatever the things I said to you all in this video. So overall this chapter is completely completed. Okay, so if you are having any doubt, so ask me the question. Now I am going to start the new chapter in the next video. Okay, thank you so much. for carefully listening and observing this video.